I like to think that I'm pursuing, not just researching, a long extinct textual device found in the margins of late medieval manuscripts called the catchword. Before the invention of printing, the only way you could reproduce a text was to copy it laboriously by hand. So when you had a long text like the Bible, for example, that could take ages to copy. So to avoid that, original text like that would be divided into many sections and copied by several scribes. And of course what that meant was that text could get horribly muddled in the process, especially when I tell you the slightly astonishing fact that medieval scribes didn't number their pages. And worse than that, they couldn't even check the order with an author as we might do today, because authors in the Middle Ages were nearly always anonymous or even more unhelpfully long dead. Catchwords saved medieval texts from disorder because they are the first word or words in one section of a text entered in as the very last words in the immediately preceding section, so that a perfect match between the same words across two different sections, as is illustrated on the left of my slide, told the binder that if they put the sections together at that point, they had the correct order of a text. Catchwords appear to have been a strategy adopted by scribes when they were anxious about order. We already know in the variation of the order of tales in Chaucer's Canterbury Tales, for example, that the early copyists really struggled to establish a correct order for that text. But my latest research finding shows the degree and depth of that collective anxiety, because I've discovered that of the surviving manuscripts of Chaucer's tales, virtually all of them, 93% I reckon, have catchwords carefully written into them. My most important finding so far, though, is that as the Middle Ages progressed, scribes more and more often embellished their catchwords in the crazy and curious ways you can see behind me. And this had the effect of making actually the catchword the most important element on many manuscript pages, even more so than the fancy decoration. This special treatment of catchwords appears to be more prevalent in very important texts, or even contentious texts like the Wycliffite Bible, which licenses my view that the role of catchwords in this case is to function more as seals of approval, authorizing the accuracy of a text and perhaps its value for readers. In playing this role, catchwords remind us that textual authority in any text, in any period, isn't just a function of the inherent value of a text or of authoring practice. It's also rather shaped by catchword-like authorizing devices beyond the text. And that's why I sincerely believe that studying this long extinct textual device matters even today. Thank you very much.